Welcome back and thank you for staying with Morning Prime. And of course, it being a Tuesday, we take a look at the latest education matters for a whole hour. And needless to say, barely 2 weeks ago, the release of the KCSE 2021 results was the big news. Now, after the release, many candidates and their parents are unsure of what move to take next. Be it candidates who will not meet the KUCCPS cutoff points for university admission, or even those who will meet the cutoff but are not decided on which course to pursue. Now, for the roughly over 830,000 students who got their KCSE results recently, the question is, what next? Because finishing Form 4 is not the end of learning. Actually, learning is a lifelong process, as they say. So we've brought on board stakeholders from various institutions in the country to get a feel of what key issues a just recently graduated candidate who's done their KCSE should look at. And not just a candidate, as a parent and you're looking towards the next level of transition, what are the key issues? And perhaps if your child was not able to get that all necessary cutoff point for university admission, is there a bridging option? What other options should you look at, even as the government has increased so much emphasis on the TVET institutions in the country? So we'll take a holistic look. We've invited stakeholders from various cadres in the institutions of higher learning. And for those who are medically, how do I put it, who love medical courses, we'll have a gentleman here who will put light into some of the issues, because that's one of the courses that's usually misunderstood. You know, you think that you have to become a doctor in order to pursue a medical career. But in case you fail to get that all-important A or A-, what is the next course of action if that is your true purpose in life? Dr. Kelly OLUOCH, also not a new face, a name to the show. Asante sana for your time. He's still the acting CEO at KMTC. Last time we cracked a joke hoping you would be confirmed this time round.
Yes, yes.
Well, we'll continue pushing for that. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Asante sana. The thought process, especially for the parents right now, is to get my child the best education, regardless of what grades they got. But the reality is, at times, your KCSE grade will directly determine, your next course of action in terms of the course you pick. And medicine is one of those courses that at times is frowned upon. People think that you definitely have to get an A to, get into that particular route. And I saw KMTC graduated a lot of nurses just recently. Talk to us and break it down in terms of what's the next course of action. Yeah.
Thank you, Jesse. I want to encourage those who've just finished their KCSE that they have an option at Kenya Medical Training College. Kenya Medical Training College is the oldest medical training college in Kenya, having started in 1927 with 4 students.
Right.
Currently, the college offers up to 96 courses and within 18 departments. And so learners have an opportunity to choose from among several medical courses at Kenya Medical Training College. I want to say that Kenya Medical Training College has a very good track record of quality. And what we see at Kenya Medical Training College is an opportunity for every learner to transition and become a useful member of this society. For example, those who join us at first year have 95% chance of finishing within the 3 years that they join us. And another thing is that we have a variety of courses with a wide market range and demand. For example, our students, once they graduate, do not take more than 1 year in the market before they get employment.
All right.
Again, beyond that, we have made our programs in such a way that they enable students to be self-employed once they finish training at our institution. We offer courses at certificate level, at diploma level, and at higher diploma level. And the college is designed in such a way that it is supposed to meet the healthcare needs of this country and beyond. For example, recently, Jesse, you realized that through the bilateral agreement that the president signed with the United Kingdom, there has been a lot of demand for nursing course in our institution, and we are ready to provide that kind of opportunity for any learner to be able to pursue such careers in our organization. We have 72 campuses spread around across the country in 44 counties in this country, and currently we have a student population of over 50,000 students.
Let me ask you this. So for a parent whose student wants to pursue a course in medicine or a related course, is bridging an option? Does your institution offer this this necessary adjustment so that they can get that minimum entry requirement? Yeah.
Yes, I want to say, Jesse, that bridging is an option at our institution, but we do not offer the bridging course. Although we don't do that, we recognize NEC recognized bridging institutions, and we recognize that once that is done, and NEC recognizes the student to have passed and met the minimum requirement, then we allow that student to apply, and we accept such student in our institution.
All right.
Yes, the minimum qualification to be at KMTC is C-, and for certificate courses, and C for diploma courses. Although we have seen recently a trend where students who qualify to join universities opt for KMTC courses, that is medical courses at Kenya Medical Training College.
Okay, that's interesting, and we'll get to break it down a little bit. The next logical question would be, Dr. Kelly, even as you perhaps expound on the same question, are there necessary steps taken to enable certain students? Because I'm hearing there's over 20 courses, perhaps there's even more. How do we guide someone who wants to do a medical related course, for instance, and they're not sure of where they fit in? Is there a place they, you sit down, take a look at my grades, this is what I got. I think since you're good in biology and not physics, going down to the basics so that we don't lose this child at this onset. And he's talking about passion, so if they're not passionate about it, we're directing them in the wrong way. You get me?
Thank you, Jesse. If you want to pursue a medical course, the first thing you need to look at is your qualification. What did you achieve in KCSE? For courses which are being offered at Kenya Medical Training College, at certificate level you need to have a C-, and at diploma level you need to have at least a C plain.
Okay.
Now, having satisfied yourself that you qualify to be at Kenya Medical Training College, the next thing, as Dr. says, is selecting an area where your passion is. We have 18 departments at Kenya Medical Training College, and we offer up to 96 courses which are recognized by Kenya National Qualifications Authority. Now that means that applicants have a variety, a myriad of courses within which they can choose whatever they want to pursue. After that, we also have open days at Kenya Medical Training College where applicants can go to any campus and inquire about the course they want to apply for. And because our application is online, you can apply real time and be absorbed for a course at Kenya Medical Training College.
Okay.
The other issue is we have a website that is very vibrant and active.
All right.
We have Facebook and other Twitter handles which enable us to interact real time with applicants who will want to pursue a course with us. The other issue which a learner needs to consider when they are applying for any course at Kenya Medical Training College is the fact that the courses that we offer at Kenya Medical Training College offer opportunities for employment, number one, and two, for self-employment. And so we encourage our learners not to only pursue a course with a dream of being employed, but with a dream of offering employment to other Kenyans who would wish to do so. So we package our courses in such a way that we enable learners to choose careers where they can be employed, and also at the same time package themselves to be employers in this market.
And I have to ask just briefly before we take a break, the importance of, not just churning out students, but equally, having a feel of what's needed at the job market, as he mentioned. In the case of the nurses, it hit the headlines about the English proficiency test, was it? And I'm pretty sure Kenyans on social media were comical about it. Is there a necessary step that perhaps KMTC is taken in terms of ensuring that even those who are willing to go abroad and have passed through our hands are, ready for that market, even if it's just an English proficiency test, if I can put it that way?
Thank you so much, Jesse, for that. Now, number one is that KMTC is deliberate on opening opportunities for employment outside this country.
Okay.
And we are riding on the bilateral agreement between Kenya and UK to create employment outside Kenya for those who do not have a job here. The other issue is to look at other countries, and we are beginning to have a talk about countries like Canada, like Australia, where most of our graduates wish to get employment in. For us to be able to ensure that they have a smooth transition from the Kenyan market to these international markets, KMTC has put in place measures to prepare our learners to be able to transition to those countries. For example, right now, KMTC is offering English language training, that is what we call IELTS and OET training that enable learners to be prepared for an exam that they have to take before they transition to these countries.
All right.
Beyond that, we have now established partnership with the British Council so that we are able to make KMTC a training center and an examination center for OET and IELTS that will enable our learners to easily prepare and transition to these countries. Beyond that, we are even doing orientation for that market to enable learners to be able to easily transition when they go to a
Interesting.
different country.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's definitely good information for anyone who might be looking towards that direction. They say the world is a global village right now. Allow us to take a short break. You're watching Morning Prime. When we come back, we continue with the conversation on what next after KCSE. So much questions, so little time. So we'll try and take a look at some of those needed issues when it comes to either picking a course or choosing your next course of action. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Morning Prime. Thank you for staying with us. We continue breaking down what's the next step after KCSE. The courses offered, you mentioned quite a couple of them offered under KMTC. Are they informed based on the job market? That I won't do a course and at the end of the 3 years, or is it 4 years, I am tamaking, being told, perhaps that course was, at times what the employers request.
Thank you, Jesse. KMTC, we approach our products, that is the courses we offer, based on a lot of stakeholder interaction with the institution. And here, our stakeholders are wide. One of which is the Ministry of Health. And usually, there are agenda like the UHC, the Universal Health Coverage. So when the President sets such an agenda, an institution like us must come up with courses that meet the government agenda. And for example, in this case, we have primary health care. So we have had to design courses that enable this citizenry or the population of this country to access healthcare right from the household. And so we have courses that are designed for that purpose. Our courses are very much market-driven, and the way we offer our courses, it has a lot of interaction with the industry. For example, we have courses that are like medical engineering, where learners interact real-time with the industry through collaboration with organizations like Gradian, or for a course like medical imaging sciences, interaction with the industry players like General Electric, where our learners don't learn moribund technology. They learn real-time technology that they're going to apply in the marketplace. And Jesse, one of the things that you will know is that graduates from KMTC rarely take more than 1 year before they are employed. The other issue about KMTC is that we offer capacity for our students to learn to be employers. We do what is called medical entrepreneurship as a short course to package our learners to also be employers when they finish their training at Kenya Medical Training College. Beyond that, we allow our students to be able to progress along. Somebody can start from a certificate level and then end up having a PhD. An example is last week I received an alumni who is a professor at a university in Canada, having started from Kenya Medical Training College. So we have a history of enabling our learners to be lifelong learners. And beyond that, for them to step up the ladder and be the highest that they can ever reach in this society.
Okay, that's definitely proper. It seems I'm already sold. I'm spoiled for choice. Should I go to this or this or that? Anyway, your final word.
Okay, thank you, Jesse. For those who wish to pursue medical-related courses, KMTC offers a wide variety of courses. My advice to those who are prospective students is that they visit any of our campuses, which are 72, spread across 44 counties in this country. You also can visit our website, that is www.kmtc.ac.ke. And be able to choose from among various courses. We will also be available on an open day very soon, 2 weeks from now, to be able to allow students to learn the culture of KMTC, learn the opportunities that are there, and be able to learn with us. We are ready for you, and we offer the highest quality of medical training.
Asante, Dr. OLUOCH. Well, that's a wrap for us. Let's keep the conversation ongoing. In case you have any questions, feel free to interact with us as well at KTN News KE. Keep it right here. Much more coming up after this. My name is Jesse Rogers. Enjoy the rest of your viewing.